Hello, I'm sorry for the background. I'm a teacher and this is my classroom. There are a lot of people who inspire me. I'm inspired by survivors of war and discrimination all over the world. I'm inspired by Marsha P. Johnson for taking a stand to protect herself and her community. I'm inspired by my favorite creators who started out drawing on their notebooks in middle school and now have their own shows or comics. In my own personal life, there is one person who inspires me more than anyone else, and that's because I was riding sidecar to all the hardships that she's been through. The person I'm talking about is my mother. Angela is the hardest working person that I have ever met. She never stops moving. Over this last school break, I spent time at home and went through her days with her. She wakes up early, cleans the house, gets outside to train her dogs and put up new fences that her training company has sent her. In the freezing cold or the heat, it doesn't matter. Then back inside to get the little kids ready for school and continue cleaning. My mother deep cleans every single day. She calls it a sickness. Then there are the errands and chores and a lot more paperwork than you would think. I know that I've spoken a lot about my parents in this class, especially my mom, but given my current family situation, it's just how it is. It's always on my mind. And you have to understand, life has not been easy for her. And not just like bad luck not been easy, but just genuinely unpleasant. My mom grew up in an abusive home with a narcissistic mother and a stepfather who enabled her narcissism like it was his job. She moved out at 15 and worked for a nonprofit where she planned fundraiser concerts and conventions, all while being a sophomore and sleeping on her friend's floor. She got pregnant at 17 and married my narcissistic father a few months later. She went from an abusive home to an abusive marriage that lasted almost 30 years. And even with all of that, with her divorce almost finalized, with her starting a new job and jumping headfirst into being a single mom, which she is killing it, by the way, she's a powerhouse. She constantly reminds us that even if you're in a bad situation, you aren't stuck in it. There are ways of getting out, even if it takes a while. She's completely changed her life in the last 6 months, and I'm incredibly proud and inspired by her. My mom has shown me that there is a way to get out. It could take 30 years, or it could not. But either way, you can do it. In my life, I've lost family and friends. I've watched people walk away and seen my family attacked in more ways than one. I've seen and grown through a lot of hard seasons, as I imagine we all have. A global pandemic is nothing to bat an eye at, and nothing could have prepared us for that. But my mom was a rock through it all. She encouraged me to get out of bed and use the pandemic as a way to start over and get my life back on track. My biggest hope is that I can make her proud. There are people in all of our lives who are rooting for us. It isn't always a parent, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it's a teacher or a friend in the community or a friend's parent. We can't always know, but I'd encourage anyone to find that person and to let that fuel you. There are so many things in this world that need to be done. Be a powerhouse and do them. I hope that I can make my mom as proud as she has made me, and I hope that one day I can inspire someone the way that she has inspired me. Thank you.